Hey guys, what's up? They're over here. Josh here, and Aaron's back. And listen, so Star Wars figures, listen, the last Star Wars movies I haven't been impressed with. What about you? The last three. I mean, like the Skywalker trilogy. Yeah. Now I'm not talking about. I liked Rogue One.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Yeah.
Han Solo, I thought was all right. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You never saw it yet.
Seen it yet.
What was the other one? I watched the Mandalorian series on Disney Plus. Was really good. I don't know. You haven't seen that. That was really good. Me and Michelle watched that. What was the other? The 3 Star Wars movies. Force Awakens I thought was pretty good. Last Jedi was not that great. Yeah. I mean, I was really excited about it too because I was like, "Oh, Luke Skywalker," and then he didn't do anything. I was like a ghost, just stupid. And then the last one, I fell asleep in, so I don't know what happened in it. Tell you the truth.
Oh yeah.
I really I watched half the movie. That was it. I fell asleep.
I didn't think it was like terrible.
Do you think it was better than The Last Jedi?
I don't know. I guess they're all about,
Did you like how they tried to put Palpatine back in it or not?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was out of all the different ideas. It was like probably the better one because they brought him back, and then.
Did you like it better than The Force Awakens, the first one with Han Solo and stuff in it? I thought that was a pretty good. I thought that was.
Yeah,
that
was. I haven't seen it so long, but yeah, that was good too. But it was cool that he was in it again.
So the reason why I bring that up, of course, nothing will beat the original trilogy.
No,
we're not talking about the garbage trilogy from the '90s or like early 2000s.
No, that's
awful.
Yeah,
I mean, go back and watch those guys. Revenge of the Sith is personally, I think Revenge of the Sith is the best one out of the 3. Did you?
Yeah, and that was
except for that one part at the end where he's fighting Anakin, and then that part was sweet. But then when Anakin was getting ready to lose, and he's like, Anakin, I have the high ground. He goes, "You underestimate my power," and he says it all really weird, and then he jumps up and just gets cut up.
Yeah,
he's like, "You underestimate my power." It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then that guy's a terrible actor, Hayden Christensen. He's just bad. I don't know, man. I just can't. And then the second one's the worst one, The Clones. That one's really terrible. I don't know if I'll ever watch those movies again.
I mean, the Speed Racer part, or where they're
that's in the first one.
Yeah,
Pod Racers.
That was Pod Racer. Yeah, that was
the Pod Racer video game.
Oh yeah,
Episode 1 Pod Racers for N64. Now that's a really good game. I actually have it right there, in box. See it?
Oh, yeah.
That black box. In box, I have it still. But no, not still. It's not my original copy, but I have it. But yeah, that game was awesome. Yeah. Played that a lot. Also, so that leads me to another video game that was released on N64, which I should have grabbed. I don't know why I didn't. But it's over there. And I'm looking, I actually have another Star Wars game complete in box. It's called Rogue Squadron, and it's sweet because you fly like the X-Wing around and stuff. It's awesome.
I think I've played that.
Yeah,
it's been a while,
and you just shoot like TIE fighters and stuff.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah, so I have that one.
That's sweet.
Okay, so the other, I'm just looking. Do I have another Star Wars? I'm like looking what I have over there. I forget sometimes, but so we are both Star Wars fans anyway. The original trilogy, you can't beat it. It's the best movie. It's the best out of any of. You can't compare the other 6 to those. So, but they actually brought another video game out for N64 called Star Wars: Shadow of the Empire, which actually brought out a new character. I'll show you real quick. I have the Star Wars figures just hanging on the wall here. So it actually brought out a new character called Dash Rendar. And this is actually not a pickup. This is just like one I had. But then it brought out a whole new line of figures. And so people were pretty interested in it. And the game wasn't bad. I never really got into it. But I did get into this figure line when I was a kid. I remember being excited. I was like, oh, new figures. Who's this guy? Han Solo kid? I thought it was like Han Solo's son. I didn't know what the flip was coming off. It was before internet, people. And I was like, I don't know, 13 or like 12. So I was excited. So I bought this. It is Shadows of the Empire. And it's like a comic. And it has Darth Vader and Prince Exor. I hope I said that right. People are like, actually, it's Exor. Star Wars nerds will. But no. Oh, see, and this is the one I tried to get right here. Luke Skywalker in Imperial Guard disguise, and it didn't work out. I wanted to get Han Solo in carbonite. See that? But
That's awesome.
couldn't get that. Tried to get this one. Couldn't get that because people were freaking being bidding too high. But so I went on a Star Wars kick. Even though I know these figures aren't worth anything, I don't care. I have nostalgia for them. And so I picked up a couple other ones that are in this line. Even though this is the Power of the Force, it said this is a part of the line. See it? It's in the...
Yeah.
Even though it's a Power of the Force. So why didn't they put freaking Shadows of the Empire on this son of a gun? But it's Luke Skywalker. And it's a pretty sweet figure from...
Yeah.
That's from...
Oh,
yeah.
Return
of the Jedi, right. So maybe that's what it is. But, so yeah, that's my other pickup, Luke Skywalker. Then I was like, oh crap, do I already have this one? But then I have Han Solo in the code, see it?
Yeah.
And then I do have this one, but that's that's like a newer, not like the 90's. But then see, there's like a different Chewbacca and like a Princess Leia.
That's cool.
But the last one I got in the series I got this. I remember getting this on Easter morning from my mom. I don't remember what year it was, but it's when it came out. So 96. So I was like 13. And yes, I was still in action figures at 13. I'm freaking 36. I still got action figures, so whatevs. But so Hans, and I didn't have many dates back then. I was 13. Deluxe said Han Solo smuggling flight pack. And this thing is really cool. Once it's on him, see it?
Yeah.
It's really cool. It looks, I don't know, I don't want to open it, but it looks really, it's really cool once it's on him. I just remember always, this is one of my favorite figures when I first got it, so, but yeah, these are relatively cheap, nothing too expensive, and, because at Power of the Force, they made, like, tons of these, and so stuff's real cheap on it, so, but yeah. Any final thoughts on Star Wars stuff, Aaron? Did you ever have any Star Wars toys, or, like, did you have any of these figures, like the Power of the Force? Or no, you weren't into that?
I don't remember having...
This was like mid-90s, like 95, 96, 90, yeah, like 95, 96, 97.
No,
It was before the Phantom Menace came out.
Yeah, I don't think I really did, that I can remember.
Put that over there now. We're done with it. Box it. And, yeah, I got that Boba Fett figure and stuff. Oh, and it was funny, they made a figure of this guy. Like, this guy's in the movie, the first movie, like, how long, Aaron? How long?
10 seconds.
And it's Dr. Evazan, and it's the Cantina Patreon. And if you remember, I think one of the famous lines from this guy was when Luke's like, we'll get out of here, and he goes, you'll be dead. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's just like one of his famous lines. He says, you'll be dead. But yeah, it's just like, why would they make an action figure of this guy? He was in the movie, like you said, 10 seconds.
Maybe that was part of his contract.
Yeah, they made it 40 years later. So, okay, guys, Star Wars talk. Let us know if you guys feel that way about Star Wars, or if you don't, if we're wrong about everything, let us know. Bye.